Hello? Hello? Ah. G'day. We're streaming. Settings. Let's turn this volume down. Oh, it's a big increase from just a small adjustment. Yes. Alright. I had decided last minute to try and grab this better microphone, since this game includes a lot of talking, but I don't know, I'm having... Oh! I've sent the game away. Oh no, my desktop icons are all exposed. None of that is especially damning, so I think we're good. We're fine. They'll stay there. Show me the egg and scupper. Okay. Well, now I should have echo, which is actually not what I want. I would like to know more. I need more information, computer. Webcam, Realtek, USB microphone. Yeah, I don't think it's going to take two USB microphones at the same time. I'd have to give up my headset. I think. I don't know. I'm not terribly tech savvy. But we're going to go back to the game. We are playing... What an intro to a stream as well. Oh gosh, let's check out this new guy's stream. I've never watched SiGGz before. Oh, he's playing around with his microphone. I wonder if a lot of his episodes are just him screwing around with technical difficulties. Who knows? Maybe. Alright, well, I got this nice microphone in front of me that I can pretend is a decent microphone. I hope my sound volumes are pretty good there. I think we're good to go. Alright, g'day, SiGGz here. We're going to jump right in to... Oh, I've never played this before. Choose difficulty. Milder. Diversified character traits. Story. Important. Passenger level is the least demanding experience. Well... The Resident of Siberia level is an experienced, directed to most persistent players, where the aspect of surviving and telling the story is extremely demanding. Yeah, no, I think just a survivor will do. Average number of resources animals in the taiga. Renegades in the weather can give a hard time. Alright. Whatever. Just leave it all on standard, I guess. We're jumping in. I know next to nothing about this game. This is the first time I'm playing it. I've only been in long enough to create a account. I guess I should be reading this. Quarreled, confined in island compartments. There was somehow a story hidden in each of them. War, escape, adventure, fight for change. Everyone's eyes are black. Subcutaneously, however, we all felt that the end of this journey could be... Could be what? At that moment, all divisions disappeared. And our stories merged into one. Cool. Break class barriers, destroy trains. We've barely escaped death. Can you hear the shots? They're killing other survivors. Jeez Louise. This is a replay from Zamyensky Square. Zamyensky Square. The Tsar supporters are opening fire to the proletarians. Oi. You are talking nonsense. They are just thugs or deserters. Don't talk so loudly, because they'll hear us. We've run a long way. I think we can take a rest here, and the snow will cover our footprints. Do you want to use the manual describing the mechanics? Yes, I do. Okay. The key aspect of character survival is satisfying their basic needs, shown in the form of statuses: hunger, thirst, frost, and fatigue. Each of them has its own individual effect on the character. To know them, you can hover over their icon. Click the left mouse or hold it to pick up an item from your inventory. I have the item! Give it to the lady. There we go. Great. Move on to the character card. To do this, select one of the portraits. It's a place where all the most important information about each character is located. The window is divided into 3 tabs. We'll start discussing the character section. Okay. Each character belongs to one of 3 factions: aristocratic, revolutionary, or neutral. Faction affiliation defines the initial attitude of the characters to each other and affects the course of night conversations around the campfire. Traits of the character's unique features. They appear during the game as a result of conversations, actions, or events. They can have both positive and negative impact on the outcome of the character's actions in the game. Oh gosh, it's too much all at once. Alright, health. Yeah, I get how health works. Morale kind of makes sense to me. Statuses. Oh yeah, we went over statuses. Action points. Alright. 3 action points. Every 2 negative statuses reduces by 1. Alright, cool. This is where the slot for the character's clothes is located. Quality of its performance reduces the cooling of the character. Okay, whatever. Relationship. She doesn't really know or trust or like any of them except for that woman who told her to shut up and stop talking nonsense. She likes her the best, trusts her the least. She likes her more than this guy, even though she trusts him quite a lot. Weird. Jointly performed actions in the course of dialogues. Yep. How much one character believes in the good intentions of the other increases the characters spend time with each other and learn something about their past. Alright. Determines how much one character likes the other and wants to spend time with them. It increases the characters perform actions together and agree during conversations. Determines how much one character appreciates the skills and competences of the other. Increases when the action performed by that character brings a positive effect. My story. This young girl was the maid on the train you were going. On the train you were going. I'm assuming that English wasn't the first language for the person who wrote this. In this section you can learn more about the character. As a result of night conversations, team members get to know each other better, discovering their stories and motivations. Okay, so all we know about is the maid. To survive, the characters will have to take care of their camp. Within the camp you can build 5 structures: campfire, shelter, workshop, quarantine, and fence. Okay. Before building a new camp structure, or when it is buried as a result of the weather, the action of removing snow must be carried out. Oh no, this is so much information. I thought this was just going to be a simple little decision game. No, alright. Build and develop the camp structure. We must clear the area where it is to be erected. To do so, we must perform action remove snowbank. So let's move to its overview. Remove snowbank. Do it. Yes, it's going to take 1 action point. It requires a shovel. Oh, optional tool. Using a shovel uses a chest to regain the action point. Well, we don't have one. Use your hands. Yeah, we don't have the optional tool. Come on, lady. You're doing this. Unsnow. You do not like doing unsnow task, baby. No? I mean, why did we get the rich lady to dig up the snow? Seems like she would not like this. Removing snow unlocked the possibility of erecting camp structures. Each such structure contains a development tree in which building individual components unlocks new types of action and further improvements. Currently selected component makes it possible to perform the action of building campfire. Okay. It will cost... If one character undertakes the construction, the cost for it will be 3 action points. The same work performed by 2 characters each character will be equal to 1 action point. Relationships between the characters undertaking the actions together have an impact on the quality and success of the performed work. Let's select the pair option and do this. First, assign a character, then assign a second slot. Okay. So, I'm gonna get these two to do it because they seem to like you. No. No. Oh, shit. I'm not fond of you, she says as she sits down. You liked her better than anyone else, so I guess that was never gonna happen. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, upgrade it. Using that equipment. Okay. She's weak and gets tired quickly. She's gonna be a great asset to us. Fantastic. Campfire's been built. Operation with working characters change witnesses. That is, the people present in the camp were satisfied with the solid structure that was built, hence their credit towards the builders has increased. Along with building the camp structure, its repair options appear over the weather or events. Condition of the entire structure is represented by a quality bar. Cool. Go to the repair action. Press the hammer next to the quality. Okay. Oh, we found some resources lying in the snow. We found this, okay. So, light the fire. The renegades and dangerous predators are moving around. The area will be attracted. Ah, visibility. Okay. Alright, so yeah, weather, camp morale, day-night cycle. Oh, it's just end day. Okay. No. 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 Ah. Okay. We'll leave it at 10%. Sorry I put out your fire, guys. That was me. That was me. Alright, a shelter would be good. Remove the snowbank. You can remove a snowbank, can't you? Okay, well, there's not much we can do there. We don't have the materials. Well, is there anything else you can do with your time? I just keep unsnowing the area, why not? Okay, we find some stuff. You will tire quickly, but at the same time, out the snow. She is quite tired, fatigued, and she is fine. He is thirsty. Well, I don't know, melt some snow over the fire. I mean, that seems like the one thing. There's plenty. We've just been clearing snow. Of all the stuff we've gathered, snow should have been up there, man. Unsnow everything. This is what we need to do is to survive the snow in Russia. Is just collect all the snow into a big pile. Don't melt any of it into water. Vodka. Alright. Ah, alcohol resistant. Cool. Still a little thirsty, but I mean, it's vodka, so that makes sense. I guess we'll just end the day there. If a shelter is built, but a shelter is not built. Oh, okay. No, we can do it now. Man? Okay, they don't like working with each other, but they're going to learn to work with each other. Wait, went down? Oh, it's a shitty... Okay. Okay, well that didn't go great. But we have a shelter. Alright. When not sleeping, the characters sitting by the fire have conversations with each other. During one night, you can start 2 topics. Each topic is an opportunity to get to know the other character. Get to know the character better, discover their traits, or change their relationship between interlocutors. Change the relationship in between the interlocutors. That's not a word! Ah, what is this word? Alright. We're doing a word Google. Interlocular. What am I? A person who takes part in conversation or dialogue. Oh, okay. Let's start with Wadim's introduction. Comrades in misery, fate has put us under a difficult test. I appeal, let us rise above divisions. This character rejects capitalism and promotes the ideas of social justice. Okay. In the face of danger, everyone, a frivolous aristocrat, a greedy bourgeois, or a dumb peasant, must unite and cooperate. Was that dumb about me? What? Today we say no to divisions, no matter if you vomited oysters yesterday or cleaned up the vomit. That's too much. Woe to us, for this critical moment we give in to prejudices or expect special treatment. You, Gregory Dmitrievich, certainly understand me, but there are black sheep among us. We must be on guard. Well, they all liked him a bit. Alright. Gregory, you introduce yourself. Let me introduce myself. Gregory Dmitrievich. I presume that none of you has pickled cucumbers? Why are you asking seriously? Do you realize what situation we are in? Drunken, this character likes the hard stuff. When sober, they can lose morale at night. When drunk, their morale increases. Ah, of course I'm aware of that. We're damn far from the distillery. But what is this jabbing me in my side? Come on, baby, come to your uncle. Huh? Oh, you found some vodka. And she just trusts everyone a little bit more. Maybe? Why is her health going down? I guess because they're just roughing it out in the middle of nowhere. Can't morale this... Oh. God, he's just unfriendly. Why are you unfriendly? Ah, son of a... Okay. Morale tests failed. Oh, gosh. Okay. He's an alcoholic who's easily dehydrated. Oh, and he's gonna get hungry a lot. No. These people are the worst. The shots have ceased. The renegades retreated from the crash site so you can leave the camp safely. Descend expedition. Okay. After assigning the characters, we can add some of the resources from the camp to their equipment, equip them in clothes, and in the case of a dual expedition, check the relationship between the characters. Well, she doesn't credit him very much, or like him. She trusts him a little. The panel of the currently selected expedition is located in the bottom left corner. Here you can see the characters included in the expedition, view their inventory, and perform the search action. Okay. Okay, well. Every move on the map increases the risk of getting lost. Can be forces to stay overnight in the forest. Bad weather increases this risk apart from move. Level of getting lost risk increases during performance of the zone searching action. Search the zone. Take all. The renegades aren't too far. Need the stuffs. What is this? Scrap metal? Excellent. Oh gosh. How much more can we pull off? No, we can't. They ran out of whatchamacallit points. AP, they're both fairly tired and he's quite thirsty. But he loves alcohol. Warmer at once. Yeah, keep drinking. You had a hard work day's work. Alright, so actions. Repair, please. Who's gonna repair it? You're pretty good at repairing things. Try using some stones and a branch. There. Make it better. It's... I think it's of high quality. Why? Well, whatever. It's the best we're doing for now. A palisade to keep us safe, eh? What's the likelihood of you guys actually being able to make this? Okay. Additional wind protection. Make it. All right. What fuel do we add? I see. May cause indigestion. Food for the desperate. Use it as fuel. We need morale. bandits have moved off for the night. We have a medium visibility camp, but at least it's nice and warm. Can we cook it? Who's got frayed nerves? Okay. He's drunk. She's hungry. You can have one of the seeds. Have one of the seeds. You're hungry. Do you want the seeds? Wait a minute, how do I give you guys seeds again? Huh? Alright. So, you have some seeds. Not too bad. You have some seeds. Quite feeling good. I'm very hungry. Close to starving. Then you're gonna be the one to test out the mushrooms. I hope it was an edible mushroom too. It says poisonous right in the name, but you're pretty hungry. No, you're poisoned. We don't have an antidote, so just keep eating poisonous mushrooms. There we go. He's nauseous and, well, have a cigarette. Yeah, you too. Everybody smoke up. Oh, smoke and rest. Zofia, tell us about yourself. My dear, thank you, but you shouldn't have saved me. I am old and weak. I will only be a burden. Don't say that. No one deserves to die in such circumstances. Now we have to stick together. Every hand to help counts. When I die, please write Sofia Putinieva, born in 1854 in Odessa. Or maybe without a year of birth. I need to think about it. We all like her, even though she's bloody depressing. Alright, Maria, tell us about yourself. I'm begging you, help me. We must go back there tomorrow to look for Pietrusha. Is he your brother? He was a baggage handler. He is. He is a baggage handler. God, I've left him there alone. Maria, there is no chance that he survived the catastrophe. And even if somehow the bandits pulled him out by the wreck and did not kill him, by looking for him, we put ourselves in great danger. Will you leave an innocent boy to die? Better him than me. Why should I have my ears frostbitten when looking for some brat? He would definitely like to help you in such a situation. Surely we can do something now. First of all, you need to save strength. You won't help him dead or sick. This remark applies to all of us. Let's gather strength and avoid fighting. Let's not be conspicuous. I don't think they're going to last long. I think we're going to have some death here. Like a good amount of it. Alright, so. I don't know what this means, but this guy's pretty much useless today. Okay, what are we doing? We need more more stuff. So we kind of need another expedition. Alright. Expedition between these two. Take a little bundle of moss. Okay. You take some bugs, you take some moss. Each of you, I can't give some cigarettes, but... Oh, there we go, shift. You take 3 cigarettes. Off you go now, bye! Take everything. Berries. Ooh, you found berries. Well done. And feather. Discover even more. Oh, what? Okay. Nasty flies biting every part of the body. Even when you're traveling by train, you heard warnings of the tiger beetle and such a swarm. Apparently this time of year the bugs should not breed anymore. Well, these flies apparently don't know the calendar. Run away as fast as you can. Okay. You got a bunch of stuff. So, well done. Shame about the bees. Who's hungry? This guy's severely hungry, so he needs some berries. Berries, berries. Just keep giving the poisonous mushrooms to this guy. Everyone's starving, hungry, so let's just give them all mushrooms. Alright. Okay. I think that's all we're gonna get for now, because I don't know how to make bloody food for us. Alright. Our water. It's like snow falling from the sky, but I can't make water for us. We have to go find vodka. Tell us about your dream, Maria. I dreamed of Pietro today. I know he's alive and still hiding on the train. Each dialogue should be conducted sensibly. The decisions affect the relationship between the characters and the morale, both individual and in the entire group. Selecting issues that match the character's nature will increase their morale, but they may not necessarily win the approval of the rest of the team. Can we talk to you in the dream? I don't want to sound mocking, but do such things happen? I just know he's alive. I don't feel, I don't think, I don't believe, I just know. Oh, you're an idiot. Throw her in the fire. But Pietrusha is small. Can hide anywhere. He can get out of sight, if necessary. He had many hiding places in the sleeping car. Promise me we'll go after him. If he's alive. Promise. I would not leave anyone in our group to their own fate. I swear. Oh, gosh. It's time to talk about the crash. We were saved from the disaster and avoided the slaughter. It's unthinkable. Do you know if anyone else has survived? The attackers had dynamite and used it, not only to derail the train, but also blew up the car in which I saw people under arms. They've planned it well, motherfuckers. Then They shot the survivors, like animals. If someone had survived, they'd probably hold up in the woods as we did. We must stay together until help arrives. We're in the middle of the Siberian taiga, without appropriate clothes and food, surrounded by thugs going after us. How much longer can we survive in such conditions? 1, 2 days at the most? In that case, let's hope that help will come tomorrow. That's the name of the game! Roll credits! Bum 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 bum. Aye. They want us to find Petrusha. Alright. Guess the ladies are going off to find Petrusha. Because the drunk is still useless. Oh no, he's useless, he's poisoned. Dying. Because of all the mushrooms I gave him. Oh well, off we go. Girl power, searching for Petrusha. Off you go. Oh. Nope. It's been a while since the crash in the car. The Cochette cast, you reached was all covered in snow. This part of the train suffered greatly during the robbery. The renegades blew up the span preceding it. The couchette car derailed, and the carriages pushing at the back broke it in half. Passengers travelling inside had no chance of survival. Maria, however, knows that Petrusha did not travel in the couchette. She has a different plan. On both sides of the car, there were luggage rooms in which her brother knew various hiding places. If he survived the catastrophe, he might have left a message for her there. You said she indicated places. Of course, all valuable items were plundered by the renegades long ago, but she still found an overlooked set of warm clothes and a few useful things. Unfortunately, there is no message. Undaunted, Maria grabs a piece of coal from the embankment and draws some bizarre signs with it. It's a code they have come up with, her brother, to talk freely despite the presence of passengers and the rest of the rail service. Even if the renegades come across it, they won't understand anything. That's all you can do right now. Charcoal, decent quality clothes. Take them. Done. Done so. I wonder if those bloody things are gone. Canvas, sticks are depleted. Stuff. We need all the stuff. Take everything. Everything, please. Need to keep searching. Oh, it's nothing there. Alright. Lame. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how expeditions work still, but we're getting there. Gosh. Dying of thirst, huh? Well, there's only one thing for you to do, mate. You gotta go out into the wilderness. Close existence. And in the wilderness, you will find some water. Go. Oh. Somewhere, someone is drinking too. Finally, a moment of loneliness. You've been tired of the defeatism in the camp a little bit. You'd like to treat all your companions with a cup of pepper, but they frown at the idea of toast by the campfire. Only, we must be vigilant. We must stay sober. Vodka makes you indifferent and you can freeze. We must save the spirit for disinfecting wounds. After all, a tiny glass will not reach your intestines, and the mood will improve right away. Nah? And thinking such thoughts to pluck up courage, you reach for your bosom pocket, where you have a cheerful bottle. Why not wet your mouth before hiking? It's cold in the forest. Yeah, good idea. Alcohol is spreading nicely throughout the body and is immediately as easier to take every step. And what about the superstition about drinking alone? Well, somewhere in the wide world, someone is drinking too. Exactly. Have a search. Oh, shit. You're leaving the camp drunken? Well, apparently there was nobody suitable to send. It even suits you, because you have to walk off vodka so that tomorrow there is no hangover. Although the trees are a little shaky, you are marching briskly, and you're even singing a little under your breath. Of course, not too loud so as to attract trouble. There's only one small hitch. Before sitting off the road, you had to relieve yourself. Although in the frosty forest there is no question of hygiene, nice smells, and intimacy, somehow you can't force yourself to do it in clothing, like tiger people. You lean on one of the trees to relieve yourself in a comfortable position. After dealing with the need and wrapping around tightly, you get quite blissful, so you let your eyes rest for a while. As it is after drinking vodka, you don't, in fact, know whether a moment or a quarter has passed. It's better not to walk too long in the woods, because night will come soon. There we go, and you're back. Everybody's back home safe, and we're still starving to death. But we have lots of food, so let's... seeds for the ladies. Berries for the vodka man. And poisonous mushrooms for the mushroom man. Here you go. All the poisonous mushrooms you can eat. I'm glad you're not thirsty. Oh god, how you feeling? Hallucinating. Nauseous. Poisoned. Oh, wonderful. Alright. What have we got for the fire? Sticks are pretty good fuel. Sticks. Oh, yeah, camp visibility. Sticks. Who cares about camp visibility when you have sticks? Bark is food. Yum, yum, yum. Bark, please. Yum, yum, yum. Awful. But what a man can do. Yeah. Alright. You identify as you will, little lady. You won't mind eating bark. You're hallucinating, so... Alright. Well, I guess we're going to sleep. I don't know, I feel like they need warmth. Chuck the cones on. Get nice and toasty. It's a proper campfire now, isn't it? Look at that. I know you guys are thirsty and hanging around a hot fire is probably not helping, but you'll feel better in the morning. Let's check the northern river. Why should we stick in this forest in a cold? When we were still driving, a bend of the river could be seen to the north. We have to get to it. I think it's SiGGz, or some influence of it anyway. All the rivers in this area flow to Baikal. That's what I'm talking about. We will build a raft, and the next thing we see is Irkutsk. A raft on the icebound river. Have you seen the rivers here? They are icebound. How do you want to float a raft on it? When the armed killers are prowling around, everything is better than sitting here and listening to your babbling. Maybe we could slay like Chukatki people. The river will lead us. This is not so stupid. Well, at least let's look for the river and check the ice condition. Maybe without a team we can push the sleigh with supplies somehow. Alright, it's an idea. tell us a drunken tale. Listen, alcohol has improved my mood a bit, so I'll share a story with you, so to speak, on the subject. And it's straight from our train. But nothing about the disaster, I insist. Yes, nothing. Well, a crippled man was with us, a veteran, well-dressed. His left leg was wooden, or was it the right one? Anyway, imagine that from time to time, when we thought that nobody could see him, he was taking his leg off and pouring brandy from it. He drank, corked it, and put the stump on again. This is an absurd. I tell you, an absurd. An absolute absurd. I'm telling the truth. After all, we have a prohibition. It's difficult to buy good alcohol legally. And this old comrade found a way to turn weakness to his favor, and hid brandy where no one will look. But that's not all. Well, at one point, this man drank a little too much and confused stations. A bit after Omsk, he suddenly jumped off, having put on a prosthesis before, and limped out of the car. We left with his luggage. Oh, I hope that the train staff found out about it and somehow sorted it out. I say it's not the end of the story. Well, exactly at the next station, and it was Novonikoli. Fuck that one name. The same man got on the train as if nothing had happened. He said he had confused the stations and would still travel a bit. Impossible. The same man got on our train at the next station. It's hard to confuse someone so characteristic with someone else. In that case, I know the solution to this riddle. He wasn't drunk then, but you were. Ah, morale went up. Oh, because of the story. But the fire... Oh, they're not freezing. Well, she is. Yeah, she's also... Why, everyone's just becoming less and less healthy. No fire will appease them. Alright, we've got to try and upgrade the shelter somehow. But we do need to send an expedition to get water. So, expedition time. We need lady and drunk man. Wild game tracing zone. To hunt to enter a zone. Remember that without proper equipment it can be very hard to hunt. If you fail, the animal will run into another zone. Wild animals move every day. It's just a rabbit. We go north. Oh, what's this then? That's a rabbit. Oh. It's something. Okay. You reach the river that you have seen from the train windows before the crash. The riverbed is wider than you have expected. It could be Slenga or some important influent of it. Although water is still flowing in the middle, most of the surface is covered with sugar and fallen snow slush, which forms solid ice in the banks. All ideas about escaping that seemed good by the fire now seem dubious. The river doesn't seem to be floatable, and a sleigh ride in the autumn ice is suicide. You will not waste time walking along the shore. Not only wind and frost are more noticeable there, but you would be too visible. It's better not to tempt fate. Can you search for water though? Mold. Okay. We did get water. Take it. Plenty. Can we search again? It doesn't really do much good to search multiple times then. Okay, so we did the task and we got the water. Who desperately needs the water is old lady, that guy. I mean, you're doomed soon anyway. It's just everyone else can live. Just keep giving you poisonous mushrooms. You're the mushroom man. Oh, why am I doing this to this poor man? Alright. It's decent bait. Yes, it can be eaten, I promise you. Just keep eating moss. Eat all the moss. Nom 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 nom. Moss, moss, moss. How much moss can a human ingest? So. Ladies. We must make shelter. We have no choice. Not enough resources. What? Ah. I see. Can you repair it? Maybe? With 3 rocks and a needle, I will repair the shelter quite well. Alright. Yeah, if it works, it works. It's end of the day, go to sleep, 50% fire. Will the renegades see it? Who's gonna die? Good spirit. What a cold night. We should make a round of moonstone to warm up. Do we have any alcohol? We should rather keep it for a rainy day. It is a rainy day. It doesn't get rainier than this. Snow is falling. That you refuse to drink, by the way. Straight from the sky. If the thugs get us today, there is no point saving for tomorrow. When drink is in, wit is out. If we get too intoxicated, the watchers will go to hell. We won't get out of this trouble in one piece if we go crazy. We must stay positive and distance from reality. Let fate decide then. Right pocket or left pocket? Right pocket. Right. Show me, SiGGz. What have you hidden there? What a shot. 2 bottles are clanking against each other because of the cold. This guy's just a vodka dispensary. Actually, 1 sip won't hurt. No, it won't. Exactly. Ugh. What is this infernal liquid? Not my drink, because I found it in the luggage compartment. Maybe it's not exquisite brandy from St. Petersburg Salon. But for this land, it's a real delicacy. This guy's not said anything for a while. He's just been quietly hallucinating for days since I gave him nothing but poisoned mushrooms. Oh gosh. Oh, let's check out the handcar. Unfortunately, the locomotive will not start, but a handcar was attached to the last car. We could use it to get out of here. That could work. And we will go away towards the setting sun. Come on, if the handcar is derailed, we will not be able to put it on the track among the whistle of bullets of these thugs. What if it isn't derailed? Anyway, the handcar is not everything. Saddle horses were in the last car too. So now they are chopped meat. Even if some of the horses survived the catastrophe, they were probably taken by these bandits. So instead of checking it, you'd rather sit here idle? What's wrong with you? Do you expect everything to be done for you? Oh, what's the plan then? You need to look at the last car and check the condition of the horses and the handcar. As much and as little. In that case, it's best that you go alone. A large group will attract the attention of the thugs. We all trust and like each other, but we're still dying slowly. Especially, some of us a little less slowly than others. Bloody mushroom, man. Yeah, still too sick and poisoned to be of any use. Hello! We are playing... Gosh, what is it called again? We are playing Help Will Come Tomorrow. We're lost in the Siberian woods because our train crashed. I can't pronounce your name. I've got a name in the chat that we're just going to put into Google Translate and see how this goes.
Gerard Oi.
Gerard Oi. Hello, Gerard Oi. Alright. Thanks for dropping in. Yes, we're playing Help Will Come Tomorrow. We're just about to send Maria off to check the back of the train car. Although she's only got one bloody action point. I don't know how she'll do by herself, but off she goes. So, it's this way to the train car. Oh, instant thing. The winter woods are a grim place, especially if you don't win the favor of forest spirits. Ah, it is G. Hello, how are ya? Yulia. Good, I'm glad you came in. Yeah, this is the game. I really don't understand what I'm doing. Everyone's dying. We're all dying very quickly, actually. So, especially if you don't win the favor of forest spirits. You don't expect your comrades to believe you, but when traveling through Siberia with Pietia, you have seen the supernatural forces many times. And you know there are no jokes with Leshis, Lichos, and Vile. They often take the least expected form and put the wanderers to the test. By a twist of fate, you come across a large mycelium of Panolius. They are edible mushrooms, but when properly cooked, they will have some side effects. You remember how Karina Ignatievna, the oldest train guide, warned that the first find in the forest always belongs to Leshy. She's superstitious. Make an offering of the mushrooms. Put up a small mound and put a broken mycelium on top. You will come back here sometime. If the tribute disappears, it means that Leshy is happy. However, if the mycelium grows despite its relocation, it means that the forest spirits offer it to you. Ah. Yeah, I think, I know the one you're talking about, Surviving 60 Days. I think it was actually called, 60 Seconds 2. I need to get here to search for bloody the trains. But at the same time, no, that was a waste of time. She's back at camp now with nothing done. These little triangles represent bandits, and going onto them means you have to fight them. We're going to send another expedition for water. This time it's going to be these two. And let's put you in the nice outfit. There we go. We found that a few days ago, but I forgot to put it on. Send! We need water. Search, please. Berries and not much else. Okay, but please, water, please. We need water, very much. One water. Oh, we're doomed. We're so doomed. Alright, we're back at the camp. Who gets to drink and who gets to die? Let's give it to Sheeran. Nice warm clothes. There you go, water. And you like to be drunk. Drink all the vodka. There we go. Who wants to eat some roots? Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. It's something, isn't it? Yeah. Eat some more. Well, have some moss then. Yes, I know your stomach is rumbling. I don't know why we're bothering to feed Mushroom Man. Mushroom Man could just die. I made the wrong mistake by letting Mushroom Man get so poisoned right in the beginning. Is that indigestion now as well? Yeah, there it is. Oh, he's got all the illnesses. So, alright. Right near the beginning, Wadim Bielov. I gave him some poisonous mushrooms, and then he got poisoned, and it told me that he might die after a few days. So since I figured he was going to die, I've been feeding him all the poisonous mushrooms that we can find. He's still pretty hungry. Big hunger. Gosh, he hasn't died yet. He's just there, hallucinating and nauseous and fatigued and poisoned. So yeah, Wadim Mushroom Man, we're just going to see how long he lasts, really, as we continue to feed him poisonous mushrooms. Teach us about good manners. Alright. I know the situation is difficult. Oh god, can I hide this? Is difficult, but that doesn't make us animals. We could use the leaves instead of wiping everything on your sleeve. It will be useful for us to maintain our civilized habits, so as not to get wild in this remote area. We're in the damn taiga. Honestly, I fuck your civilized habits. This is how you live in Russia. Okay, cool. Good to know. Squatting around the campfire out in the snow. You are a vulgar lout. You are swearing like a Moscow cabbie. Let's not go down to the level of these primitive thugs from the woods. Let's show that in these conditions... Okay, carpet someone else, because I'm already getting, so to speak, a 4-story mouthful. The ears are cold. If you plug them, you won't hear any more of my insults. There's nothing to squabble about. Well, it looks like the harsh Siberia is more suitable for you than the lounges in St. Petersburg. Okay, they don't like each other now. That was a bad conversation. We should not have spoken about manners. Do we have one foot in the grave? When I got on the train, someone told me that this was my last trip. Yeah, this is normal at this age. Well, you didn't come up with anything new here. At this age, everyone thinks about the final things. Ha! Accurately and without beating around the bush. I am no spring chicken, and I have outlived all my relatives. Nothing good is waiting for me on this earth, I suppose. But now she likes him! This character spreads doom and gloom. Oh, wonderful. That's exactly what we need. The calculation is simple. There is not enough food, and there are too many mouths to feed. It would be simpler if I were dead. And don't tell me you haven't thought of it. And yet there is this weakness in men that forces them to push their luggage. Inability to finish everything once and for all. The cowardice of survival. I know that I would not be able to take my own life. So I promise you that as long as I breathe, I will be as light a burden as possible. Don't worry about my grumbling, and don't waste the best bites on me. Aww. I mean, if anyone's gonna die first, it's poor dude here. Look at his purple eyes. He's so poisoned. Now, let's get this. I know what's happening. They all like each other slightly better, and they're all slightly closer to being dead. And these two look like they are dead, or are they just sleeping? Everyone has very little energy left. Okay. You shouldn't have saved me. Maybe we shouldn't have. But, you know, we did. And now consider yourself saved. In fact, if you want to be a light burden, just go out there, get us some water by yourself. Send expedition. Old lady powers activate. Go. Fetch us the water. Oh, what's happening here? It was decided that you would go out into the woods alone. You understand the illusion. The rest wants you to die alone and not burden their conscience. So you have to go with dignity. Take a deep breath, and the cold air spreads pleasantly through your body. In fact, it is refreshing. You take a few steps. What's that? As if the joints worked better in this cold. It's like you don't have rheumatism. Perhaps this Moscow Dr. Andrew was right to go to the sanatorium. In that place, in winter. Belokurshye. What a lark. Now you have to resort for free. Continue the expedition. Go forth. This is still Siberia, not a sanatorium. You have to go back to work. Bring some brushwood and food. Oh, they'll be surprised at the camp that you haven't kicked the bucket yet. Yes, they will. We're after water. Water. Oh. A man does not trust the false silence of the tiger. A sneaking beast will not break a twig. It will not stamp on dry patches of moss. It will not jostle a stone. In silence, literally everything can be lurking. Only when the silence passes does the wanderer realize what danger they must be prepared for. Suddenly a wolf howls from afar. Soon it is accompanied by another and another. That's all we need. A pack of wolves took over the valley, separating you from the camp. They're far away, but who knows? Won't they smell you out if they get close? You have to hide from the wind and wait until the wolves move away. Or maybe we'll try to return to the camp, taking the longer way. Wait. Even all night. Fortunately, the night doesn't seem to be freezing. Quarters of hours pass, the wolves don't stop howling. It seems as if they have moved away. However, you probably won't be able to get back to the camp before dawn. Alright, well. She's just out there now. Cool. It's just you and the drunk guy around the campfire with very little food. Excellent. I don't know what to do now. These are only good for fuel, so chuck them on. These are pretty good for fuel. There we go, a nice bit of warmth to sleep through. And you're still very hungry. Eat the bugs. Eat the bugs. Smoke a cigarette while no one's looking. Eat vegetables. Yes. You eat all the things while the people sleep. When the morning comes, we will go out and find more mushrooms for Mushroom Man. Silence again, no human voices, only night and forest. And so it will be until the end, except for when I speak. Make an offering to the forest spirits. I don't have to eat a lot myself, and there are some mold bites left. I will offer them to Leshy. Maybe he'll be merciful. And so I am alone. There is nobody who will protect me, who will support me. How terrible it's here, when you can't hear people speaking. Does the forest itself whisper that I should leave the fire and disappear between the trees? Grandma used to say that nature is good, that forest spirits can be kind to us. But Grandma is dead, and my companions are missing. I'm all alone. They're not missing. They're right there. I mean, one of them's off, but like, I don't know. You got two people sleeping right next to you. This guy's so sick. He hasn't done anything for days because he's just been endlessly sick. Oh no! Grigory's dead! Oh god. Oh gosh. Such light clothes. Yes, they're freezing to death. It's very cold in Siberia. In winter, the temperature here is from -40 and below. Somewhere it is stable -50, 60. Snow covers everything. -40. I can't even believe, like, I can't. -40. It's too much. Well, can you come home now? Expedition lost. Oh, I gotta send her out to find her. Alright, go. Grab her from the north. find her? This is a sad moment. You find Sofia Butyenieva's body buried in snow. Unfortunately, the old woman lost the struggle with the Siberian tiger. You finish your journey for the day. You need to provide the poor woman with a decent burial. Alright. Well. It's just you and me, Mushroom Man. I have no water. You put on the clothes. You be warmer. Those were the clothes that the old lady had with her. Not the water, though. -30. Is that degrees or Celsius or Fahrenheit? -30. Because -30 degrees Celsius sounds just unbelievably cold. Way, way too cold. Oh gosh. Alright. Eat all the bugs, lady. Just fill yourself up on bugs. Maybe you'll die in the night. Yum, 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 yum. Full of tasty bugs. And a cigarette for you. Why not? Tell you what. You can check out the horses now, I guess. Something you can do. Oh. A few steps behind the camp, you see a bearded gentleman who is ineptly hiding amongst the trees. By courtesy, you try to ignore him, but the man begins to grunt meaningfully. I don't have time now. I'm gathering the brushwood, you say dryly, but the bearded man doesn't give up. He points at you and makes an inviting gesture. After a closer look, you think you know this man, maybe from the newspapers. Ark, a man tried Chrysostom? No, the bearded man laughs in low bass. I'm Rasputin. Oh, what? Zatrastupchia. Grigory Zem. Oh, what in the world is that? What is that? I can't read that. Rasputin, what a meeting. You hug and kiss like good friends. The waiter will bring you the chai and cigar in a moment. German, the monk wants to make sure. You're joking, right? These are golden leaves wrapped in Seville. That's real Trinidad. That's a pity. I smoke only German. You also refuse sadly, because it's a disgrace to smoke Trinidad by Grigory Jefimovich. Not really knowing what to talk about to the saintly man, you mention that you dance Kozhokchuk. Well, but Rasputin is already gone. The waiter has disappeared. The table has disappeared. You are back in the cold tiger near the camp. It's time to go back and tell your companions about this funny happening. Oh, she just will not leave the camp. She just keeps returning to camp. Alright, fine. You've got no energy left. Go to sleep. Don't trust Rasputin. No. The Mushroom Man's dead. We lost Mushroom Man. I can't believe he wasn't the first to die either. Oh well. It's easy to be a prophet. Sofia Butyenieva is with us no more. Exactly as she predicted. Bah, she must be very satisfied, wherever she is, that her grim prophecies came true. She had no chance from the beginning. We wasted so much food and other supplies on her. One would like to live to the age. I will be the burden. The chances of this decreased thanks to the efforts of Sofia Butyenieva, among others. Maybe I'll miss a bit her constant complaining, but a few more days of such weather, and I'll be exactly like Sofia Butyenieva. Don't speak ill of the dead, and so Grigory to... Oh, okay, no longer among us. This poor drunkard drove me crazy with his chants and rude jokes. Everyone has the fate they deserve. At least I'm not in the habit of giving in to addictions, neglecting my duties towards my comrades. But now it doesn't matter. There is no privacy here. Here is Siberia. This notebook will help me. Oh, I don't know. For example, as a bargaining chip, both for the bandits and for the army if it arrives at the next train. As the ancients used to say, don't speak ill of the dead, so maybe now I'll stay solemnly silent. Too much death to think of. Oh, you're not still alive, are you, with 0 action points? And cigarettes. The only thing you have to keep yourself sane. Smoke all the cigarettes until you die. Alright, end of day. Night time! Event! After dark, new disturbing noises. New disturbing noises I heard in the woods. First, cracking of dry branches, then munching, snorting, scratching. Whatever it is, some of you are in no hurry to check it out. You are too tired after a busy day, and anyway, who would like to move from the fire at night? Still, go check it out. It's time for you to die. This noisy neighbor needs to... One of you takes a burning branch, walk around the camp for a while. It looks like the deer was in the woods, but it's scared now. And good. You won't let it trample your fence. Oh, camp morale's gone up. And she has an action point now. Awesome. Alright. You're gonna make the fire a little nicer. Much fire. There we go. Throw everything on the fire. Burn it all. There we go. And now, go out. And, oh, you ran out of time to do the horses thing. Well, there's food to the north. Go get some food. No, there's things happening. You won't succeed. You will be going out of your mind, desperately holding on to the mean life. You will lose your limbs by gangrene, and sinful, inhuman thoughts will appear out of hunger. You will leap at your throats and turn you into mad beasts, unless you are caught up early by the renegades and kindly slaughtered, just like other train passengers. Yes, a quick death can be better than slow madness and black despair, but you won't make it anyway. Why prolong suffering? You have to get a grip. You must quiet down your mind. What are these considerations for? Many people were in similar or worse troubles, and did not give up. You will travel a few versts. Whatever a versts is, we're going to travel it. Collect some brushwood. Maybe you will find some mushrooms and survive the next day. And tomorrow you will look for brushwood again. And the day after tomorrow. No hope, because in Siberia there is only frost, hunger, and insanity. Help will not come either tomorrow or the next day. Your legs have led you to a large cliff by themselves. The abyss calls. You jump. Well, shit! She just straight up killed herself. What? That's my ending? That's the ending we got. Are these guys the renegades or what? What have you found? It's just an empty campfire. Oh, goodness. Well, everybody died. I guess that's 10 days. Yeah, not great, really. Oh, how long is this stream we've been doing this for? I've been streaming now for an hour and a half. Maybe I'll try again on another day? I don't know. It's nearly 4 o'clock here. I got a Christmas party to go to tonight. Alright, we're going to call it there. 10 days, it's a first effort. We'll get better. I'm going to stream more of this, and maybe we can get beyond. Just under a fortnight. I mean, I guess 10 days in the winter of Siberia with no supplies at all is not terrible. I think the biggest mistake I made was giving that guy all our poison mushrooms. We need to upgrade the camp more, have a better camp. We had a really basic camp. And he was our builder. Like, he couldn't build anything because he was just constantly drugged up and hallucinating on mushrooms. Yeah. Oh. maybe next time. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Check out what I've got. I can do this.